no doubt that there are many controversies between the use of GM foods. The aim of this project is to raise awareness of GMOs, also known as genetically modified organisms, and the multiple problems that arise with it.
In many regions of the world, many people would feel that the introduction of AG biotech is, in a broader point of view, a deal between corporations and governments to surrender regional farmers to corporate interests. The farmer is a link to acceptance by the consumer. By engaging regional farmers in educating the AG biotech industry on the regional culture of agriculture, AG biotech can learn how the technology can honor the sacred and provide well-being for the farmer and consumer alike.
As early as 1980 and confirmed in 2009, documentation states that the Hawaiian taro plant is susceptible to no less than 23 pathogens, the most serious of which is a fungal disease caused by Phytophthora colocasia, commonly known as leaf blight. The material safety data sheet issued by Dow AgroSciences on the pain M45 fungicide states clearly that not only is this fungicide toxic to aquatic organisms, but it causes cancer and birth defects in laboratory testing.
The main resistance to genetically modified taro rests in the sacred relationship between the plant and the native Hawaiians' belief that taro is the incarnation of their ancestors. To change the genetics of Hawaiian taro is to alter that, which is divine. Taro is a sacred gift to the people, and as a gift, it must remain unchanged. This is the core belief, both religiously and culturally, between Hawaiians and taro. Nothing about that would change. Ever.
Additional resistance rests within the farming methods and traditions. Taro is planted by almost all families in Hawaii. Taro saplings are shared among neighbors and families. Hawaiian children are taught how to cultivate taro as part of understanding their culture. They are taught how to plant, nurture, harvest, pound, and make poi from the crop. This closest to taro cannot be separated from larger-scale production of taro due to family and production farmers having the same responsibility of nurturing their ancestors through taro farming. Despite the growing use of genetically modified crops over the past 20 years, most Americans say they know only a little about GM foods. When asked which of three positions best fits their viewpoints, 48% say the health effects of GM foods are no different than other foods. 39% say GM foods are worse for one's health, and 1 in 10 say such foods are better for one's health.
While a 2016 report from the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine suggests there is scientific agreement that GM foods are safe, a majority of Americans perceive disagreement in the scientific community. 3 in 10 Americans say that research findings about GM foods are often influenced by the researchers' desires to help their industry, and people deeply concerned about this issue are particularly skeptical about the influence of industries behind research findings.
On the other hand, only a minority of 3 in 10 Americans who know more about science topics perceive scientists as having a strong understanding of the health risks and benefits of GM foods. They also said that research findings from scientists about GM foods are often influenced by the best available evidence.
Debate still continues, but general acceptance of GM foods has occurred across major organizations. Let us know your thoughts on GM foods. Do you agree or do you disagree? We hope that you understand the basic information and problem of GM foods. Thank you.